No, I've never bet on anything. But if there was anyone around, my first would have been that he'd be dead before he made it 100 tracks. Warp nodes let him cover large distances. They were designed for ships, but surprisingly, they didn't tear them apart. That pulse severed my connection to the array. That's our network. It crippled my long-range sensors, fractured my neural net, and gave me a nasty scar across my lens. Everything's gotta die. But this poor guy with nothing to live for, he wasn't going easy. I guess he figured he hadn't had a chance to live yet. Maybe we were more alike than I thought. I told myself it was only a matter of time before he'd be dead and I'd be on my way. If only it were that simple. Surprisingly, he was keeping a decent pace. I kept my distance, listening to his mumbling. Damn, I'm starving. I get my left nut for the crust of a burnt fry pan. Now, I'm not going to call it pity, but watching him limp across the system, something in me wanted him to make it. I ran a diagnostic on myself. Knowing he was done for made him take all the risks he'd skipped his whole life. I dare say he was almost enjoying himself. Now, navigating through the movements of the asteroid belt seemed a trivial task, but he struggled with the math. I decided to examine his brain post-mortem. I added a reminder to my calendar. Up and introduced myself. He thanked me for saving his life. To this gen, I couldn't tell you why I did it. He told me his name was Harrison. He's hungry, and he wants to go home. The closest thing I had to a name was a dynamic address. Cut off as I was, you could call me Null. Barbecue is life, he told me. There isn't a thing in this galaxy that doesn't taste better with grill marks on it. Ribs, coleslaw, some of Mom's rhubarb crisp, and a scoop of vanilla. I'd never eaten before. Harrison told me, that's a damn shame. We're 4 systems away from my home planet. Nearly 2 to the next communications relay, he said. That's the only way anyone's gonna know I'm still out here. I have to make it. We passed an abandoned mining colony. It was nothing but automated junk the miners couldn't be bothered to scrap. The machines were old, run down. He was right at home. There never seemed to be a shortage of scrap obtanium. It was inedible, believe me, he tried. But I was able to craft it into useful upgrades. growing bolder, tearing past rocks at breakneck speeds. All that's missing is the wind in my hair, he remarked.